Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Eric, and welcome back to a brand new video. This one is going to be one of those personal videos. No, it's not an update. No, it's not me saying why I haven't uploaded or anything like that. I just wanted to share something with you guys. And this isn't an over exaggeration by any means. Starting today, June 14th, this is going to be the worst week of my life possible. And it has been for the past 7 years. I've never told anyone besides my family and my very close friends. So this is the first time I'm sharing things with you guys. So please, please be respectful in the comments. I don't care if you like the video or dislike the video. Just be respectful in the comments. That's all I ask. So, this is going to take a lot out of me, but I'm going to do this because I feel like I need to remember these people in my life. So, let's go back to 2012. This was when I was a senior in high school, and I was graduating on June 12th. So, ironically, June 12th of 2012. Anyways, I digress. And at that time, I was just working at Wendy's because obviously when you're in high school, you have a job, you try to save up as much money going into college as possible. Well, the second day after graduation, the 14th, I came home from work at about 10 p.m. and I get a call from one of my ex-girlfriends at the time. And she didn't talk to me for a while, but she knew how much my friend Sam meant to me. And the news that I got on the phone call that day, it still haunts me to this day. So one of my best friends, Sam, ended up passing away 2 days after graduation. And at the time, we didn't know what happened. His family didn't know what happened. But eventually, we found results. So this just shows how good of a person that my friend Sam actually was. Because he was the kindest, most friendly, and one of the greatest friends that I could have ever asked for within my life. He had asthma, but that wasn't the cause of death. Because obviously you can regulate that through medication. He had an enlarged heart. So he decided on a hot day to go out for a run. And he never came back home. The coroner and I guess the person that does the autopsies, I don't know if that is the coroner. I don't know my terminology or occupation in terms of that stuff. But they determined that the cause of death was a heart attack brought on by an enlarged heart, and he died 5 minutes within the run. So 2 days after what was supposedly supposed to be one of the greatest days of my life, I ended up having one of my best friends taken away. And the thing that haunts me the most is I was supposed to go on that run with him. So, fast forward 2 years in 2014 and 2 days after the 14th. So obviously this is June 16th of 2014. Again, another very close friend, and I'm not going to mention the name because I really don't want to invade this person's privacy. They and their family have gone through enough. But again, this was a very close friend of mine who ended up dealing with severe depression, anxiety, mental health issues, etc. And I'm not going to go too far in depth. Let's just say we lost him to something that could have been prevented. I think you guys can understand where I'm going with that. I've made a video on it in the past. And again, the thing that haunts me was I was supposed to go over there, and as I went over there because he wasn't answering his phone, The things that I saw. I'm sorry. The things that I saw have been etched in my brain for the past 5 years. And it hasn't gone away. I don't think that'll ever go away. And I wish nobody has to see that. And then next year, this is the most difficult one for me. At this point, I came to terms with my best friend dying in Sam, or one of my best friends. I started coming to terms with my friend who ended up doing the things that I mentioned. And then down the road, the next year, we find out that my grandma, who was essentially a mom to me, not a grandma, because she raised me from when I was born up until 6, and then eventually from about 17 to 19 before she ended up passing away when I was 20 at this point, or 21. Yeah, 21. I just turned 21. So, she was diagnosed with leukemia, and basically the next day she started her chemotherapy and her radiation. After 4, I guess, appointments of radiation, I don't know what you classify that, but after 4 treatments, there we go, of her chemo and radiation, she ended up non-responsive in our bed at our home. She was alive, she was breathing, but she just wasn't responsive. So we rushed her to the ER, and 2 weeks later, ironically, another couple of days after my friend Sam passed away, another good friend of mine passed away, which was the 16th. And then finally, on June 20th, 2015, my best friend, my mom, essentially, she passed away. So having to deal with 3 pretty significant deaths within a week is pretty fucking draining. I don't exactly know why I wanted to make this video, but I think every year from here on out, I want to do this in order to make their names and what they meant to me live on. And if this is a way that I can do it, by all means, I'm gonna do it. So, again, if you guys don't want to watch this or dislike, whatever, I get it. This is just something that's been building up, and I feel like that I needed to talk about it. And I do feel better now. I do apologize for getting choked up. But if you had any similar situations like this down in the comment section below that you would like to share with me personally, feel free to do so. You will not be judged, just like with every other comment or every message that I get in my Discord. You're not going to get judged. And if anybody judges you, don't worry, I'll take care of it. So, again, I mentioned this earlier. Please, all I ask is for you to be respectful in the comments, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Anyways, thank you for allowing me to vent to you guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching the video. You really... Oh, I just hit my microphone. But you really have no idea how much this means to me. And obviously this was in one take. I just wanted to give you guys as authentic as possible. So I hope that's okay. But I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I promise it'll be a better video. It'll be a more positive video. It'll be a more upbeat video. So don't worry about that, but I'll talk to you in the next one, guys.